Hello guys, and we are here today with a very interesting deck profile. We have here the Owner's Seal on this very Merry Christmas Day, and it is probably the one thing you wouldn't want to see on Christmas, because who wants to give up all of the presents they were just given to their owners? Like, oh sweet, I pulled a Vanity from my Legendary collection. Oh, I have to I'll give away all my cards to you? Oh no. But yet, this is what it does. We give gifts to our opponents in terms of monsters, and then we take them away from them and kill them with them. And so, let's go one in. We have one tag for defense, and it can be a beater. 2 lava golems. We're only running 2 lava golems because it is the hardest one to get out. So, I'd just be warned that it is the hardest one. Your opponent has to have 2 monsters pretty much, which you might not think is that hard, be it compared to some of these other monsters that require less. You'd rather have some of the other ones. But these are 3000 beaters, so that is very good. 3 Grinder Golem, he's the easiest one to get out. As long as you have room for 2 tokens and your opponent has room for a monster, you can summon him to your opponent's side of the field. So that's really great. You really want him. Like, you can get out 2 of him and then one of the other monsters. Like, you can pretty much have game. And then we want 2 Gores for defense and can help us with OTKs. And it can be just a beater or a monster that we can attack with. 3 Volcanic Queen. Volcanic Queen is very good in this deck because she just does her thing. You tribute 1 monster and then take control of it, and even if you don't have enough damage for game after that battle, you can always use the effect to get rid of like a token this guy generates to burn your opponent for 1000. And then we run 3 Santa Claus. This is actually a new card, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know what it came out in. Yeah, it requires 1 tribute, and during the end phase, if it was something that way, if you own a sealed, you get to draw a card. If you didn't, then your opponent gets to draw a card. 2 Cooker Ds for consistency. 3 Battle Faders to stall. 3 Owner Seal. Like, this is the card you want to see 1 copy of. Like, if you see too many copies of them, it can be very cloggy. But yeah, this Owner Seal is the card that you just plop down your monsters, activate it, and then go for game. Reject Keys, because yeah, it's Reject Key. It helps us go forward to get a 1 day apiece. Stall and draw. 2 Night Beams to get rid of back row. 3 Duality for consistency. 2 MST. 1 enemy control. Really great with the tokens that this guy generates, or using like a Battle Fader or something, just to get rid of one of your weak monsters and take your opponent's monsters. And then we want 1 Ceasefire to help us do a little bit more damage. 3 Reckless Greed. Only 1 Nightmare Archfiend, because this guy is kind of really hard to get out because your opponent has to have room for 3 monsters, and we don't want to have too much back row because then it would mess up the Gores. Yet all of our back row is channelable if we ever need to activate Gores, except for this guy. He can be the one that might not be able to activate. And 3 Draw Greeds, even more consistency. And yeah, the reason we aren't playing Upstart is because I don't want to give my opponent like 1,000, 3,000 life points and then not be able to kill him, because this is like, if I can get out 2 of the 3,000 beaters and Volcanic Queen, that's 85, and then I could kill him with Volcanic Screen's effect. Yet if I did 2 upstarts, then I wouldn't be able to, so it would become even harder on me. So no upstarts in this deck. And yeah, this is a very straightforward deck. There is no extra deck, completely empty, which makes this deck automatically a budget deck. And yeah, this deck, it's interesting. Like, it's a very interesting OTK, because even if you don't get off the OTK, your opponent did probably lose a couple monsters, and like, just tributing them off, it's like there's nothing you can do. And Lava Golem, I think, has been seeing a little bit more play, because against like cards like Towers and the Necros with their gens, like, oh no, you can't Lava Golem if they've gen you. No, you can't. What am I thinking? But there was I know one guy that I met at my locals. He was running Lava Golem in his gang scenes, like, and he was saying like, what are they gonna do with Lava Golem? Attack me? Okay, sweet. I get to summon out multiple monsters. And so Lava Golem, I feel, has been seeing a little bit more play. And there are like a lot of different OTKs with these cards. Like, Grinder Golem has the Infernal Tempest OTK. You summon him and then attack with the token, take 3,000, then banish all monsters in you and your opponent's deck in graveyard. And then if you have Soul Absorption, then you win the game, because you had like 15,000 life points at that point, or even more. And so It is very interesting to see how these cards work well together. And then there's one card like Owner's Seal. I wonder if this card might see any more play because of Snatch Steal. Just be like, because Snatch Steal would still be equipped, so you'd have control of your monster, and you'd still be gaining 1,000 life points as long as it was there. So it would be really, really amazing if you just Owner's Sealed your monsters back. And so yeah, this is the deck. Again, all you do is tribute your opponent's monster while you have Owner's Seal in hand. As long as you can do around 85 damage, or whatever their life points at. Like, it depends, because sometimes their life points go down because you attacked with Gores or Tragodia. You can go for game. And so yes, there will be a duel tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. This is a very short deck profile. Well, that's what happens when you don't have an extra deck. It's just very straightforward. It's all about getting about 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to hand. Santa Claus, he's a little bit lackluster because he's only a 12 beater. Then I mean, that's 6,000 between these guys. And then you get off him. That puts you at 72, so you only need 800 more damage. Something you could do with a ceasefire. Or so yeah, he's a little bit lackluster because he doesn't do that another 800 damage that would be needed for a game. But he's still worthy to win. If you don't think he's that good, you can put him down to 2 and maybe put in something else of some sort. But yeah, this is just simply the deck, and yeah, there will be a duel tomorrow. Merry Christmas, guys, once more. And if you ever feel like you want to, you can check out some of my other videos that should be over here with the card code D, and the links in the description. And don't forget, here on Dawn of a New Era, there is the Battle City tournament that starts tomorrow, but it doesn't matter because all the way up until January 6th, you guys can still sign up and participate in Battle City. Throughout all of round 1, you guys can still sign up, so don't be afraid if you haven't signed up. There should be a link to the sign up post in the description. So do sign up. It's a very fun tournament. It's really great. You get 6 locator cards, and then you just duel people. If you win, you get theirs. If you lose one of yours. So it's just so good and so much fun. And it's like you can just and you can run as many decks as you want throughout all of round 1. So I'm going to be running both Necrots and Shadows that day. And it's just really, really fun, and it's just crazy. You get to put your deck through the grinder just like going to any RCS or big tournament. And you get to see a lot of different decks, because here it's different because you have access to any deck. You can run Burning Abyss, you could run Necrots, you could run Clifford, Shadows, or you could run Owner's Seal OTK, because all the cards are here. You don't have to really spend anything. So it's a very interesting tournament. It's all really pretty much based on skill when it gets up to those high people. When not that many people are left. But yeah, do sign up for Battle City. It's very fun. Highly recommend you try it. And thank you guys for watching. Maybe leave a like, a comment, or maybe even subscribe. But I'd rather see a comment, because that means you guys are actually engaged in my videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Bye. Hey, if you could click on the links on the annotation to see the duel with this deck or some of my other videos, that would really help. And check out the links in the description to watch some of me and my friends' videos, and even something that could help make this deck a reality for you. See you guys later. Bye.